Oh God. Let me take this off. I'm gonna raise this up so I don't blind you. Hopefully my let's get a little closer, intimate. Oh my God. Complete itch show. But anyways, I'm just gonna do a little bit of housekeeping. Welcome to Embrace Your Edges. I've decided to do this downstairs, so this is the first time I'm doing this downstairs in my basement. I have a gym down here. This is where I'd come to do my little, you know, my little ups and downs. Um, Hold on, try to get a little funky here. Here we go. Woo! We got some colors going on here. Let's do that. I like that. That's pretty cool. Let's stick with that tonight. Okay. Welcome to Embrace Your Edges. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel. I hope I don't drop my phone. This is interesting. Collect with Love is going to be running the comics tonight because I can't. I'm trying to navigate this. My little boxing. This is my new baby. I don't know if you can see. Hold on. Don't tilt too fast. Yes, this is my favorite friend now. As you can see me with the gloves. So this is how I motivate myself. We're gonna have that show next week. I'm still looking for some female entrepreneurs, and yeah. So let's talk about it. Snap back or who gives up? You know, I am Hillary here in Ontario, Canada. We just went through the hurricane. We pray for people who went through it as well. We know that Texas, Houston, Texas got hit pretty hard, and some people did lose their lives, and the Caribbean did hit hard. Carriacou, we do pray for you as well as Grenada. Barbados got hit as well, but not as hard as the other islands. It came through St. Louis, I think Louisiana, St. Louis, went to Detroit, and then it ended up in Canada. So that's where it is right now. Sweeping across Canada, I think by tomorrow morning, it's supposed to be in, I think, either Nova Scotia or Newfoundland. But girl, we need to get out of here. We don't need that hurricane no more. But anyways, let's get on with the show. For those who are in the chat, welcome to the show, and thank you for joining me tonight live here on YouTube. I'm here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. And you know, I would appreciate it if you can just like my channel and subscribe to the channel so that I can continue to add more content and do a little bit more on YouTube. So, you know, we all want to have a healthy body, right? But what does a healthy body mean to you? Does a healthy body means, you know, working out in the gym? And I do love my gym, by the way. Okay, so does it mean working out in the gym, or does it mean, you know, plastic surgery? Does it mean a fab diet, or with a new fab, ozempic? So we're going to go through a couple of things about each item, and then I'm going to talk to you about why I said snap back and who gives up. Oop. Okay, so one of the main reasons a lot of people go to plastic surgery is for health reasons, to fix it's going to fix or upper of things that do cause them some mental anguish. However, there are people that do use it to, you know, have the same effects as a person that goes to the gym. Some would say, you know, it's not my thing. I'm not going to be going working out all the time. Hello. Hi. I'm not going to go working out all the time. Some would say, you know, I want that, those calves or boobs or pecs. There are pecs, plastic surgery, okay? There are implants for pecs. Apparently, some particular rapper. Hey, Rudy. Oh, we disturbing your peace? Well, we love when you disturb our peace, Rudy. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining me. Hey, Headshell, Milik, hi. I'm not sure who this is. I've never had this person before. Hello. Okay, so, you know, there's a particular, hey Victor. Oh, he said Rudy. That's who you see first. Okay, there's a particular Canadian rapper that Kendrick Lamar just kind of. Okay, it's not that kind of show, boo boo. You will get kicked out real quick. But thank you for the compliment. You know, so collect with love. Keep an eye on the chat tonight. I got a feeling. So there is a particular rapper that was accused of BBL as well as pecking plants, and that's something that we don't frown on. We're not going to shame him for, but you know, people do that. They can't spend hours in the gym, or don't have time, or don't want to, and so you're just here to be peaceful and polite. Yeah, okay. uh, so do your research. You know, there are lots of doctors out there who have a great history of doing plastic surgery, and then there are some that are not. Then there are some that are not. I'm watching the chat. When you see me do like that, I'm watching the chat. And then we see some that are not, you know, reputable. So do your research. If you're going to take that route, and you're going to, instead of working out or a diet, you want to do sculpting instead, make sure that you find the history of the doctor, of the surgeon, and you know exactly what you want. Don't just walk into the plastic surgery and say, I want this, or do whatever you want to do to me. You know, a healthy way of looking at plastic surgery is fixing something that really does mentally affect you, or has a health risk, or is defying to you, where you really need that help. See if there's an alternative. There's sometimes you might think you need to sculpt it, and then the surgeon have that conversation with you. And that's why I like about good surgeons. Good surgeons will give you alternatives. They wouldn't say that this is the only way. They would say, we got this. I'm watching to see, Victor, what funny business going on here. Well, Rudy and Victor, have you guys ever talked about having packing plants, or you know, having or even doing a BBL? Have you ever tried, you know, and okay, I'll be honest with you, I didn't know what a BBL was until I heard the Kendrick Lamar song, and I went researching, and I found out that BBL is a transfer of fat from one part of your body to your butt, and you wear a faja or a corset or something like that. Yes, I'm in the gym. I'm not in a dungeon, Victor. Okay, I'm in my gym. It's in my basement. Okay, just be careful. I do have boxing gloves, and I will use them. Okay, that's how she convicted. All right then. Okay, so you know, another one is the mommy makeover, and I do, a lot of moms do this after having a baby, or more than one birth, or complications after birth, where they have been, you know, they've either had a C-section or something, and or it's been a couple of years or many years where they want to, you know, resculpt the body. I am not going to shame anyone for any of these topics we'll be discussing. However, and keep an eye, Rudy. By the way, I mailed you out your book. Rudy won the book last week, and I mailed it out today. Sorry about that. I had a little bit of a hiccup, so I had. What is he saying? I'm watching to see what's funny. She got locked up. Looked like she's in the dungeon. She's in the gym. That's how convict gets buff. Okay, Waffles, who are you? Okay, so again, hi Waffles, welcome to the show. This is Embrace Your Edges. I'm thinking that you saw it when you came in. So welcome to the show, and I'm Hillary in Ontario, Canada. And I'm just seeing a couple of new faces tonight. And I'm just going to put that warning out here on our show. We are a little bit different how we handle things. So um, be kind to yourself. Okay. The next one is fitness. Before I go on to fitness, when it comes to plastic surgery, know about the complications. Call out the names. I'll call those out for real quick. You know how I am. Um, know about the complications. Again, do your research, and if you're going to go ahead with plastic surgery, know the recovery time. Most of these surgeries cost between $6,000 to $15,000 up, so make sure that you are very mindful of all of that, and you're going to need a lot of support. It does take a while to recover for some of them. Some are in and out. You have Botox, so those ones are in and out, but the more invasive surgeries do take a long time to recover. Then there's fitness. So let's talk about fitness. I had a long journey with fitness, and I'm still on my journey, but it's been a while. And hey, DJ Redman. Oh, he is all the way in Guyana. Thank you for joining me tonight. You guys gotta check out DJ Redman on Instagram. He does spin well. I love his jams. He does do, I think his special is reggae and calypso, but you know, look up on his, check him out on his IG page. DJ Redman, you want to drop your handler for me, and I will let the people know how they can get a hold of you. I know that you're an up and coming DJ from Guyana, but you are willing to travel. He's very inspirational as well, future lawyer. So he can make the music, and he can make music in the courtroom too. So, all right, DJ Redman, all the way from Guyana. And then their fitness. So when it comes to fitness, getting motivated is normally the part that people have an issue with. I'm coming down next Thursday night. Coming down where? Where are you going next Thursday night, Rudy? Oh, are you going all the way to Guyana next Thursday night, Rudy? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so getting motivated, we're going to be, okay, Guyana. Well, make sure you bring us back some gold, okay? I didn't say that live, but I did. You know, it's something where you need to get motivated. We're going to have next week, we're going to be actually talking, I think it's in 2 weeks, right? Collect with Love. We're talking about getting motivated and staying motivated when you can't get motivated. And when it comes to fitness, that's one of the things that a lot of people struggle with. I'll tell you, when I first started out on my journey, I was 418 pounds. And going for a walk, oh my God. There was a stop sign. I would say in real time, it's probably like a 1 minute walk. But for me, it was a good 5 minutes, okay? And I remember the first time saying, I am going to walk straight to that stop sign and be able to turn around and come back one more time, okay, and no problem whatsoever. But it took a little while because I wanted to not only walk, but I wanted to jog, and I had to, fake it until I make it, and I had to fool myself that I was going to, really push myself. So that stop sign became my motivation, and I wanted to beat myself every single day, and that's what I did. I made the stop sign, and it was, for 5 minutes, went down to 4, went down to 2, 1. And then I said, okay, I want to fast walk to that stop sign, and I did that right. Victor, Nick asked me for godfather of her son. Oh God. Okay. Um, yeah. So, I use that inner challenge for myself to continue to motivate myself. And I went from that 5 minute walk to a jog, and then I was jogging 10 minutes and 15. I got up to 30. Then I started doing tracks through some areas around the town, and then found a nice park that had some challenging areas. And after a while, I can jog up to 1 hour, and now I can go over that, but I don't push myself. Did my first 5K and kept going from there. Mud runs, everything. I love hiking now. So I found something, and that's the trick about fitness. You have to find something that you love. So I went through a lot of some things that I love. The first thing I started out on was, what did I start first? And okay, I'm guilty. What I did was, how they give you that one free trial? Well, I grew up, and let me tell you something. I took advantage of all those free trials. I went to uh, Planet Fitness. I went to um, what was that other one? Good Life. I mean, everyone, boxing, CrossFit, all these things. I just kept going to different gyms, and finally, I found CrossFit. And CrossFit is where I learned to get back my strength, and I use it as a motivation for other things that were going on in my life. And it was so empowering. I didn't realize how much it meant to me. I really didn't understand that. So, anyways, from there, I continued my journey, and then when I got into CrossFitting, I got into boxing. I did do some boxing, and during the pandemic, that feeling that I got from working out, from fitness, and fitness looks like different things to different people, okay? And I do the hip hop abs and different things. I love to dance, love to sing when I dance. I think I'm Janet Jackson. But anyways, yeah, I really motivated myself by finding things that I enjoy, things that I love doing, and that's how I stayed up on the fitness stuff. And I still have a little bit ways to go. But I'm always down here pounding away, not because of I want to, build muscles or anything like that, but I just want to stay healthy, and I love. Boxing with dummies. Oh, Lord have mercy. Rudy, I got something for you. This right here. I got this right here for you, okay? So you get out of line. This is coming for you. And I don't preach violence, by the way, but I'll take an exception for Rudy. Um, yeah. And then when it comes to staying committed, again, that's something you have to use your motivation to do. Find a good gym, find a friend to go with. I used to have a friend that would go with me. Do workout work? It works for me. Yeah, I had a friend that would go with me at nighttime. We would go for like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning to go work out, and it was fun because there was really no one there. If there was someone, it was always the regular one person that we got familiar of seeing them. But be very careful of your environment. And I was warned, just be very careful. Until one night, is I had a situation where a person followed me. So be very careful about that, and find a gym you love, find something you love doing, and it wouldn't even feel like a workout. It'll feel like fun. Next thing are the fab diets, okay? Where did I steal those from? You come closer, Rudy. I'll tell you exactly where I stole them from. I'll give you some pointers. uh, Victor, why are you thinking? Okay. Fab diets. Do you guys know what a fab diet is? Okay. So for those who don't know what a fab diet is, that was the rage of the 80s, especially in the 90s. There was the watermelon diet, did that one. There was the water diet, did that one. There was the lettuce diet, the cabbage diet. There was the lemon diet. What else? There was cleansing, monthly cleansing. The grapefruit one, that was the big one. Then there was a big one was the only eat meat, red meat. There was that one. And then we have the Jared from Subway. You remember the Jared from Subway? Isn't he in jail for being a pedophile right now? So there you go about his diet. That don't work. So it might have worked for him. It might work for other people, but there's always a risk when it comes to fad diets. Most fad diets, majority all, are not very healthy. I would check with your general practitioner as to if you can do it for a moment as a cleanser or if it's something that you should stay away from. Think about watermelon, for example, watermelon diet, just drinking watermelon for 30 days or more. Just think about that out loud. And I'm not going to shame anyone, but I am going to give you a warning around health when it comes to fad diets. Talk to someone. If you see yourself on a fad diet, go have a conversation with a dietitian or a family doctor, a friend. You can also reach out for someone for counseling, because most fad diets are also associated with body dysmorphia as well as eating disorder. So you have to remember that the diet industry, and I call them the diet industry, are a $1 trillion business. That means they depend on you to be unhealthy. They want you to be unhealthy. And they depend on you to be afraid of what could possibly happen. You have to know your limits and you have to know what really works for you. But when it comes to a fad diet, know that there's so many different risks that comes along with those, from kidney failure to enlarged hearts. There's so many different things. There are some pills. There was a particular pill back in the 80s that everyone was taking. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it became, I think people didn't realize that it had a little bit of speed inside of it. It was really, really bad for you, but millions and millions of people were on this particular pill. So again, fad diets, I can't tell you what to do, but what I will warn you is speak to your family doctor about your fad diet and know that it's trending right now on social media and you might go try it, but know what kind of risk you're putting yourself into. Here we go with the new, you can call this a trend diet or you can call this a health choice. Ozempic. What do you guys think about Ozempic? Do you think that it's needed, necessary for people who want to have weight control, weight management? And we have to remember that when it comes to weight and the whole conversation around weight, by the way, I wrote a book called Fuck Fat, I'm Black. And I'm probably going to get beeped. We have to edit this and get rid of the F word there. But I said it because I wanted to show how I was so focused on the exterior me and what society, this capitalistic state that we're in, tells us that beauty looks a certain way and health looks a certain way. We all have bodies and we have to learn to love our bodies how they are. We're all shaped differently, look differently. And so we have this cosmetic design of what a healthy body is supposed to look like. A muscular body is supposed to be healthy. That's not necessarily true. A thin body is supposed to be healthy. That's not necessarily true. So you have to find what is a healthy body to yourself. However, Ozempic came out and a lot of celebrities were talking about its new answer to everything. And we have to remember, be mindful when it comes to certain things. People that use Ozempic normally use it because they're diabetics and or they're pre-diabetic and am I online? Yes, I am. I don't know why it's saying the system's offline, but okay. Yeah, so Colette would love, can you let me know if I'm still live? Because my system is saying I'm off. Okay. So what's going on? He said, get the real ring where you stole them from. I'm not coming without Victor. Okay. Okay, thank you, Colette. Okay, so back to Ozempic. So how you're supposed to take Ozempic is there's a 25. So it's filled with it's a pen, and in the pen it has 3 pointers: 0, 25, and 50. These are the amount of dosage. Okay, and normally people that do Ozempic because of diabetes, because of diabetic, normally take between I think 25 or 50. Depends. I mean, each one is different based on body weight, but they're not doing it because they're trying to control their weight. They're trying to control their glucose levels, and you know, so what happens to them is totally different than what happens in weight management. So using that particular medicine for weight loss, you have to be under strict. So 67% poll said, I guess working out. What type of working out did you do? What type of working out did I do? I'm going to come back to Ozempic. Well, I do, as you can see, I do lots of different types of working out. But the main one that I do besides boxing is elliptical. I do a lot on elliptical because I'm trying to strengthen my legs. My legs and my thighs are my problem areas, so I normally focus on that. Not because I'm trying to only slim them down or tone them down, but I really want to increase my muscle. I used to be able to. Can you believe back in my day, I used to push 450 pounds, okay, on my leg, and I used to push on my arms 210. I can no longer do that. So if I can just get back half in my age range, I will be very happy. So right now my goal for my arms are 130, and my goal for my leg is 200. So if I can just get those done, I will be very, very happy. But remember, always do a workout that you do enjoy. As I said, I love to dance, so I start my workout with dancing for about 15-20 minutes. I find the 3 songs that I love. And before I start my dance, I do stretch and I do a little bit of yoga for 5 minutes. Then I work out 15 minutes. That's because you're old. Wow. Game over. Whatever. I'm old, but you know what? Age is wisdom. Thank you very much. So what I do is I do that, and then I do my dance as my cardio, and then I go into the elliptical just strengthen my legs, and then I start my muscle workout. Muscle workout is 45 minutes, and that includes various muscle. I have a routine, and I have, as I said, I have multiple machines around here. You can see right there quite a bit. So I just kind of go through them. I kind of switch them up every so often to get, get a little different here and there. And sometimes I challenge myself. So I do free weights and dead drop weights. So if I can just get that 200 over my head, I will be happy. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do a full lift over my head at 200 pounds. So I'm not there yet. I don't know. I'm gonna get back, but I'm gonna get there. Old game bird. Old, you know what? Again, wisdom is everything. So back to Ozempic. So if you're gonna do that, make sure you're under doctor's care. I know in the United States, where is the stainless steel toilet? My toilet is not stainless steel. Thank you very much. I have a toilet over there, but make sure you're under doctor's care and make sure you follow the doctor's instructions. There is that Wegovy as well. It's a little bit more around weight management. The way it's supposed to work for weight management is 25 is the dosage for the first 1 to 2 weeks, and then you're pushed up to 50, and then for I think for a month or two, and then you're pushed up to 1 for a month or two, and then you push up to 2 for a month. That is the healthy way of the weight management. However, when it first came out, what a lot of people, and that's why they were losing the weight so quickly, they would go from the 25 to the 2 dosage within a week or two, and that is how to do the rapid weight loss. But what happens with that rapid you selling ice cream what happened with the rapid weight loss is that you also regain it pretty quickly. So that's something to be mindful of. There are other side effects of ozempic. That includes low glucose levels, tiredness, diarrhea, constipation. There are some people do have kidney issues. So be very, very careful, and know that if it's something you have to be on. I was told by a medical person that you have to be on this for the rest of your life, or for a very long time. Now, if you decide to stop, and you're welcome to do that too, but know that you have to have a routine built around health, or not you're going to gain the weight all the way back, and probably more. So how much can you bench press now? I'm up to 75 for bench pressing, and I'll be honest, I struggle at 75. I never had a problem like that before. That would have been easy for me back in the day, but it is no longer easy. This right here is my beast. It's kicking my butt. And I have one more over here. I can't really show it to you because I have to swing it right around, but it's basically deadlifting. And that one, I'll tell you right now, I'm at the beginning stages. I am not even, I don't know. I listen, I have to get my trapezes enough to manage 30 pounds on my trapezes before I can start pulling. So this one is your own body weight that you lift. I'm going to start with the low ride, which is basically lifting from my thigh up, and then I'm going to take the power bar pull up. So wish me luck. So let's just run back through the 4 types of ways of getting that body that you love. And listen, weight is one of the most hardest things and most difficult. I shouldn't say hard, I should say difficult. I don't like the word hard. So most difficult. Got some yard work for you. Come do. Do would be a need for a gym for all. Yeah, your heat down there in wherever you at. Yeah, you can keep that. Up here in Canada, the heat is. I mean, we are smoggy and everything, but we're not that hot. Yeah, cause good luck. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate the support. Did you see that, Victor? Yeah. So, listen. Whatever you want to do, however you see physical health, or however you love your body, make sure that is a healthy way of loving your body. I'm not going to put anybody down for any of these different ways of finding that body that you think that you can look in the mirror and feel comfortable when you look in yourself naked in the mirror, and feel happy and excited about yourself. And if it's plastic surgery, hey, do you, boo-boo. But know the risks that are involved. Know the healing. Know the costs, the recovery. Make sure you have some support, because you're going to need the support, okay? And especially if you're getting the BBLs. That is so mind-blowing to me. Okay. And fitness. Find something you love. It doesn't make any sense going, I'm buying you support. I support you with the yard work. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate that. At least you're giving me something. It doesn't make any sense going and buy a gym pass if you're not going to use it. You're basically just wasting your money. I'll tell you this. I started out with a gym. I really did. And during the pandemic, I saw my money being pulled from my account, but I didn't have access to a gym. And that's when I started looking around for used equipment. And I'll tell you, sometimes people junks are your jury. And I just happened to be I'll call it a blessing, had a situation where this one lady, she wanted to get rid of equipment that her husband had bought for her for Christmas, and most of it was new. So I got it for a steal, and I just kept collecting and collecting and collecting. Some I bought new, but collecting, and now I have a full gym with every type of equipment that works every part of the body. But again, this is fun for me. This is something that I love doing, something that keeps me motivated. And I don't see it as a workout. I just see it as me spending time by myself. I put my music on. But if you saw my clip the other day on social media, I was complaining because my son, he bought equipment for my gym. And now my woman cave is woman plus one male. We can get rid of him. And the fab diets. I can't tell you not to do it, but I can warn you and say it's not a healthy choice. Some of these diets do cause long-term medical issues. If you are going to consider using one for a long time or short term, talk to your family doctor and see if it's a good idea or not. See what they think. They're the smart ones when it comes to medical health. But try not to just get all caught up in social media and what worked for some person and having them use Photoshops Photoshop to give you the perfect body of what they consider a perfect body looks like, and then you go and do the same diet and end up with a negative result or something that could cost you more than just losing weight. And then Ozempic. Again, Wegovy, Ozempic. I'm not going to tell you to take it or not to take it, but know the risks, knows what's involved, and remember that it was made particularly for people that are diabetic. So you decide. So snap back, or who gives up? Some people say, hey, I'm not doing plastic surgery, I'm not doing fitness, I'm not doing fab diets, and I'm definitely not doing Ozempic, okay? I'm just doing me. I don't give up, and I'm just going to get up and go. I practice mental health, and I make sure that I'm happy, and if I want to eat a burger, I eat a burger. Some people are like that. Nothing wrong with it. Because what I realized when I was writing my book, At Fat and Black is about to come out, waiting for the second reading to happen. I'm excited, by the way. And I was so focused on the idea of what fatness is supposed to look like or be, or the concept behind being fat, and how we've turned it into such a negative word where people don't even want to say that they're fat. It's considered like a curse word, and it's not. And so I started to look at other things that were more affecting my life than just weight. And why was the weight there? And that's what the book is about, is understanding that piece of myself and going back through my childhood, and then at the end enjoy my body. So I enjoy my body. I love it. I love who I am and what I look like. And if I choose to do whatever, I do whatever. But I do it because I love it and I enjoy it. And I work on my mental health because I want to make sure I'm internally happy so that my outside looks like my inside. Fair? Okay. Yeah, Victor, you keep that yard work. So, is there any questions in the audience, Collective Love? Do you work out? Victor and Rudy don't work out. They work out the mouths and the words and their fingers, talking a whole bunch of smack in the in the channel every time. Why do you ask me if I'm selling ice cream? I just saw that. What does that mean? I don't get it. But anyways, so let me ask you a question. If you had the opportunity to have your idea of a perfect body, the ringtone, that wasn't the ringtone. That was my WhatsApps. That wasn't the ringtone. It got sugarcane in the yard. Sugarcane in the... I know what, I'm not going to climb that mountain because I know there's something behind that. I don't work out anymore but I ride my bike. Oh, that is so good. You know, I have 3 bikes here on the wall, and I haven't been on a bike in so many years. And it's, I'll tell you this, living in Canada is so, it's something because I moved from a town that had a lot of paths that you could ride your bike. I lived about 2 minutes away from a beautiful lake and park, very provincial park and everything like that, beautiful nature. And so I could ride, walk, whatever, walk my dog. But now where I live is so rural, and there's not really anywhere to ride the bike. So I would have to take my bike with me somewhere to ride. So that's not being used. Anyways, I'm going to talk a little bit about the shows that are coming up. Again, remember to hit that subscription button. This is the way I can help. You can help me to get more people coming to the podcast and subscribing, because the numbers show that the views that I have in comparison to the amount of people that I have subscribed is a little bit off balance. So I do know a lot of people do view. They have lots of people that come into live, but they're not subscribing. So support a little bit. Hit that subscription button. And coming up in the next couple of weeks, we're going to start having some women entrepreneurs come on the show, and we're going to build shows around their businesses, as well as what got them motivated to do what they did and what keeps them motivated. So we have from real estate agents to people who have bakeries, to women in logistics. There's a few others. I want to keep a secret. There's another podcaster coming on. I'm so excited about her. I know it's going to be a great conversation with myself and her. But girlfriend's in Italy right now, so when she comes back from Italy, she'll be on the show. Yeah, so we have that coming up, and then that is going to take up our July. I'm going to take a little bit of break at the end of July, and then we'll be back in August. But next week's show, Collect with Love, type in the title of next week's show, because I want to talk a little bit about that and how it kind of ties in with the current show. Okay. So next week's show is, how to get motivated when you can't get motivated. And I'll tell you this, motivation it can be a beast, okay? And some people will just have it, you hear that. But I'll tell you, it's not that they just have it. It's about the support system that's around them. And maybe having that support system allows them to have a bigger cushion than a person that does not have a support system. That person might see themselves of having to struggle and to survive and have to really push ahead and go through situations that they have no one to reach out to. And how do you keep a person like that motivated? And how do you keep yourself motivated? What are those hurdles, those bumps in the road? Why do you stop when you know you have to go? So we're going to have a conversation around that. And that goes, again, with our current show, Snapback, or Who Gives a F. Are you committed to going you want to be fit, but how committed are you to fitness? And fitness is not only the body, but is also the mind. And so you have to make a decision. Is my decision going to be based on medicine, cosmetics, or physical health? And that's all you can really do. But the one thing that you can do to get yourself to answer that question about loving your body and understanding your body, try this exercise. And for those in the audience who I know is going to make a comment as soon as I say it, I'm already ready. Collect with Love, get ready. Try going into the mirror, and after you come from the shower, get in the mirror, just look at yourself in the mirror from top to bottom and love or say something nice about every part of your body. It's not about self-gratification. It's about acceptance and loving the scars, loving, either the smoothness of your skin, the scar that you have on your thigh, your stomach, or whatever. Remembering what happened, or or appreciating what happened and what lesson you learned from it. Try that exercise, because sometimes we're so hard on ourselves and we are so descriptive, and we are our worst enemy and our worst critic when it comes to looking at our bodies. We don't look at our bodies and say, oh my god, you look so amazing and sexy. No, we say, oh my god, look at that dimple, look at, oh, a cellulite, oh my god, look at that, oh my, and it goes on. And so you're spewing all that hate, self-hate out, and who's hearing it first? You are. And so now the mind, I'm not saying anything to you. You may get banned. Rudy says, I'm not saying anything to you, may get banned from the airwaves. That's what we have collect love in there for, to like just delete. Okay. Yeah, so take the opportunity to have that moment with yourself. You don't have to spend a whole bunch of times, and it is really difficult at first. But the more and more you do it, you start to not criticize yourself. You start to not be so hard, and you start to use warm words to yourself. And maybe try those exercises first before you go and make decisions about either plastic surgery or fitness, or even the fab diets or the ozempic. Learning to love yourself and appreciating who you are. And maybe you might see something and say, that little dimple, that's kind of cute, And if you want to work on it, work on the dimple. If you don't. But accept it as part of your body and love who you are. You are made special, and there's only one unique you, even if you're a twin. I know someone's going to say twin. Okay? So we have 15 more minutes left on the live. I just want to thank a few people. My beer keg is sexy. Yes, it is. Yeah. You know what? Can everyone... It lays down beside me every night. Listen, why don't you guys take Victor's, lead and say something sexy about, or nice about, your body, and just drop it in the chat. And don't get vulgar, because Colette Below will delete it if you put it out there, okay? So Victor started the ball, and he said, my beer keg is sexy. It lays down beside me every night. Beautiful. I love that. And so embrace that. Collect with love. You can drop something too. And let me tell you something that I learned. And I went to a workshop, and we were talking so much about fat and the different types of weight, and we're all talking on the scale of people who are plus size, right? And one person in the audience just said, but society doesn't really look at the fact that there are some people that are slender, and they do get discriminated against. They get talked about, laughed at the same way as a person that is considered heavy set. And I wish that people would realize that we also too go through stuff. And there was a little bit of like pushback, and from people that were a little bit more heavy set, but it made sense, because we are, especially North America, I'm going to blame North America for this one, because it's all about capitalism and commercialization to make money. We are so descriptive and judgmental when it comes to something that we're not comfortable or knowledgeable or understanding of, and that so we start to criticize, and sometimes it could be a little bit of jealousy, okay? And so we start to criticize and not realize that you're not only spewing hate, but you don't know what that person's life is like and what they went through. Rudy said, Victor, stop sucking up. Gotta try a thing. Okay. Oh, God. Yeah, so you have no idea what that person's been through. Maybe sometimes keep your nasty words to yourself. But again, as I said to you, when you have self-love and you start to promote that with acceptance in your heart and in your everyday doing doing affirmations for yourself to kind of motivate yourself and try to inspire yourself and accept who you are, accept your flaws and see them as assets. That's when people say little birdie things, doesn't matter, because you know it, your confidence is so high that you know those are all birds and you have something much more to fly to. So what did he say? Gotta try a thing. Oh my God. So anyways, as he said, tonight's show was about snapback. Who gives a boop? Plastic surgery, fitness, fab diets, or Ozempic. Whatever your choice, however you do it, learn to love your body. Learn to accept who you are and your individuality. We are all unique, and I hate to look into the mirror, especially from the side. Well, you know what? I'm going to challenge you, Rudy, to look in the mirror from the side every night and just embrace. See how I did that? What I did there? Embrace your edges. And when I say embrace your edges, it has nothing to do with these. It has to do with the different things in your life that's not considered perfect or the imperfections. Those things are actually beautiful lessons and individuality and an authentic self. All those things make you uniquely you. So turn around on the side, Rudy. Get that beer that I'm not sure why you don't like looking in the mirror on the side, but whatever that is, start embracing that and loving yourself and hugging yourself. From the side, I look like I am pregnant. Well, you're not, okay? And so maybe rub your stomach and say, today I ate. And not everyone has the ability to do that. And I appreciate that this has to do with something. I might have had a health issue or not. Whatever that was a journey for me. And I'm so excited that I'm here and present and able to rub that stomach right now. And if I choose to work on it, I will, and I will get some kind of support around that. But I'm not going to destroy myself. And I'm not going to come down harder on myself because I am amazing. Try that. And not what you just wrote. Okay. Okay. So with that, I'm going to end the show a little early tonight because I have a lot of cleaning up to do and I want to get back to my workout. But I want to thank each and every one of you for coming with me tonight on my little adventure into my basement, into my gym. And I hope that one day you find something that makes you feel lighthearted, fun, and allows you to embrace your body, love your body, and accept everything that you are. And Rudy, we love your pregnant stomach. Okay? Clean up before lights out. Okay. For all the new people that came in tonight, thank you so much for coming in. I hope you enjoy the chatter in the in the chat. I know we have our regulars, Rudy and Victor in there, and DJ Redman. Thank you so much for tuning all the way from Guyana. Again, check him out on Instagram. I will drop his handle on IG on our page, and then you can always check him out, and maybe you want to hire him for your party. You never know, he might be willing to fly. But anyways, until that next week, please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next Wednesday on Embrace Your Edges. Stay motivated, and I'll see you then. Ciao. Bye, everybody. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Collect with Love. Bye.